everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are bringing another banger. I know it for sure because I've been getting told. So I put up a video of Tom Macdonald not too long ago, like a week or so ago, of his new song. Well, it's not a week, it's not even that long. People So Stupid. And I originally put that this was this is the first song I was going to be able to react to from Tom Macdonald because I haven't had a chance to do a new song yet. And in doing that, I was able to actually realize that there was another song that was just recently released that I had never heard from him. So I was instantly like, okay, well, that one was awesome. I've heard a lot of his other stuff before, you know, and I guess I haven't heard all his music. I thought I heard most of it. I think I've heard some of the bigger ones. But this one has a crazy amount of views. This is Tom Macdonald, No Response. It was released like really not very long ago. So I'm really surprised I haven't heard it yet. He's got some intense look in here, more intense than the last one. So I feel like, I mean, the picture of what he's got going on is pretty aggressive. So I'm thinking this is going to be a good one. I'm hoping it is at least. So it's also it's almost 6 minutes long. So it's pretty intense. So, all right, don't forget, if you haven't done it yet, hit the subscribe button. I really do appreciate it. Make sure you like the videos. Make sure I'm doing a good job. Comment. Let's be interactive. Let's talk. I'm down for it. I'm started talking to quite a few of you folks in the comment section. I really enjoy that. So I hope to keep that going on. So again, this is Tom Macdonald, No Response. I'm assuming this is the official video, even though it doesn't say so. Let's go and get this kicked off. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Look at the black guys.
I'm the rapper that these other rappers jealous of. I made more off CDs.
It's loud, but it's a little too loud.
Rappers who are selling drugs. True story. Every single.
Hold on. Say that again.
I'm the rapper that these other rappers jealous of. I made more off CDs than rappers who are selling drugs. True story. Every single aspect independent. I got texts from presidents and major labels I ain't read yet. Told my manager I'd knock them out.
Hold up, something's wrong with my sound here. Alright.
He was like the homie, then I fired him. If you're watching this, I'm sorry, dog. Au revoir. I don't need nobody's help. It's me and Nova by ourselves. Come here, babe. This is the entire team, nobody else. Cool. I conceptualize, produce, and write like every record.
Jeez, you hear the instrumentals coming in like that? I like what he said right there. I know his girlfriend's name is Nova. So this is the entire team, nobody else. Him and his girl. That's cool. Listen to the beat come in.
This is the entire team, nobody else. I conceptualize, produce, and write like every record. Me and Nova work the hooks, then they're mixed and mastered by Evan. This is homegrown. Shout out all the rappers who have thrown stones. I'ma die rich while your casket full of broke bones. I ain't gonna respond to all your disses. Look, I get it. Your videos get no views. You say my name and people click it, but I'm different. You need clout and you're desperate to make a living. But my bank account already full. I counted 7 digits like, y'all attack me with disses. Attract all the
I know he doesn't care. But dang, he just goes at people's throats. I really love Tom's energy. How have I never heard this?
Shout out all the rappers who have thrown stones. I'ma die rich while your casket full of broke bones. I ain't gonna respond to all your disses. Look, I get it. Your videos get no views. You say my name and people click it, but I'm different. You need clout and you're desperate to make a living. But my bank account already full. I counted 7 digits like, y'all attack me with disses. Attract all the critics. I'll laugh at predictions. Surpass all the limits. The whacker the rapper, the more he's angered by the fact that I'm winning. I'm stacking the millions. It's tragic to witness like cancer in children. Hey, no playlist, no pay clicks.
He said, what is it? It's tragic. It's tragically witness. Tragic to witness like cancer in children. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty tragic.
No fake. Rappers call me gay cause my braids pink. Yo, main, go crazy, so wasted. Front row at my show, I'm her favorite. I'm famous, they basically hate that I made it. Get paid more in a day than they claim on their paycheck. I'm patient, but say my name again, I ain't playing. I'll buy the place that you stay in, then raise the rent till the space in your parents' basement is vacant. They call me privileged, y'all can't admit that I'm giving.
I'm gonna buy the place where you're staying at. Make you move out to your folks' house. And then, make you live in their basement. Something like that. I think I botched it up pretty well, but that was funny. Basically, I'm gonna buy where you're at until your place is vacant. Make you sleep in your parents' house. Man, this dude's...
I'll buy the place that you stay in, then raise the rent of the space in your parents' basement is vacant. They call me privileged, y'all can't admit that I'm gifted. I did it without a label's assistance. I made the business decisions, I overcame the addictions. Lived in the streets, got evicted, kicked it with killers and strippers. But still my vision was different. I bought a mic, started spitting, produced the beats and I mixed it. I turned my hand into a fist and flipped the bird to the system. I prayed I'd finish my mission and keep my image consistent. I fixed the parts that were missing and switched the gas and the pistons. It's mathematics and physics, I had to travel the distance. I had to add some ambition and then subtract my suspicions. I wanted castles and riches, headed for caskets or prisons. I battled glasses of liquor and cabinets packed with prescriptions.
Whoa. I mean, holy shit, he took a breath finally. Good Lord. You know, this is a really hard song. This is deep though. I mean, this is so intricate. This is so intricate. What? What the hell? What is this? I mean, he's going in real hard in the beginning, and then that whole thing was like a melody. And it was really, really sincere. He said, I was living on the streets, you know, drugs, kicking it, you know, basically in like, I don't know what he said, but I imagine like, you know, kicking it in like the slum areas, right? And he's talking about how he did this and did that and flipped it and started doing better and better and stuff like that. But it was just real deep and poetic.
And still these rappers wanna sneak this all over my Facebook, always trying to tweet. I ain't gonna keep this a secret, my marketing genius. The algorithm triggered by exploiting your weakness. And y'all can call me clickbait and gimmicks, I call me rich. 1 million monthly listens on Spotify, so I'm about to drop a couple $1 million on the grip.
Well, I ain't gotta say it, but he said, I got 1 million monthly subscribers on Spotify. Suck it.
Algorithm triggered by exploiting your weakness. And y'all can call me clickbait and gimmicks, I call me rich. 1 million monthly listens on Spotify, so I'm about to drop a couple $1 million on a crib, $250,000 on a whip. I just sent my mom a grip. And first of all, I heard it all. I could write a perfect song. I googled the net worth of rappers hating and I don't respond. Middle finger from a private jet, I don't give a single flight. Every single person I have met in person on Twitter, they're tough. Yo, if rappers wanna beef, I got the roast pan. Put them in the dirt so like a UFO crash. Double time rappers mad I murder it with slow raps. All they do is go fast, turn them to some ghosts with the most facts. Slow clap, pull them triggers quick.
Nova, like her artistry putting together this video and stuff, like I know that they, you know, together work on it, but her visuals of intertwining him and like the alternate personality of him with the black eyes, like back and forth like that, so it's synchronized, ridiculous.
With no blowback, cracking under pressure like a cold glass. No fans, jealous that I rose fast. Y'all are on the road back. Look at your career, it's a joke, man. Promise that I won't laugh. Say you got the smoke, can't afford gas. Oh man, so sad. You record your album in a closet full of clothes with a notepad. Strong on the outside, muscles with no bone mass. Let's look at me for a second, man. I was deep in depression, making me weak and pathetic. I thought I needed they.
I don't know what it is, man. It almost sounds like a guitar, but the background instrumentals in this track is insane. I mean, all through this thing, I haven't been stopping as much. That one just caught my attention, but like all the way through it, it's like it's just all layered and like intertwined. So much for a 6-minute song. We're halfway through. What?
Let's look at me for a second, man. I was deep in depression, making me weak and pathetic. I thought I needed they blessings. It leaves an impression. I feel the infection. Repeating the lessons will only lead to me, and that's a lethal injection. And I was chasing a dragon with no medieval invention. I go to sleep and dream my life would be for me if I catch it. I let my demons possess me till I woke up in the wreckage and realized that I destroyed a whole cathedral of blessings. It's like my feet were magnetic. The street was steel, we connected. I couldn't seem to reach the sky no matter how far I'm stretching. And I was beaten to death and screaming for help for a second. Now I put everything I bleed into completing my records. I can't compete with my past, but I'm still seeking the relics. And
says I put everything I bleed into completing my records, and you can see that, like you can see that in everything he produces.
Seem to reach the sky no matter how far I'm stretching. And I was beaten to death and screaming for help for a second. Now I put everything I bleed into completing my records. I can't compete with my past, but I'm still seeking the relics. And I believe with every breath I breathe the sequel is better. No fear, surrender, I'm clear. The pressure, the tears I remember will never let me forget I was near to the devil. I never claimed to be holy, but I got angels protection. I got a barbed wire halo and devil horns I don't mention. Yeah, the Lord is my savior, but revenge is so tempting. I don't expect to see heaven. If that's the case, I respect it. Cause I tried to cage the beast, but it's woken up the broken lock.
Yo. And he's slowing it down, right? So you can hear what he's saying. And you think he's like in the song there, like at a normal song length. Nope, not Tom. He's going to start back up again. But that shit was deep. Man, there's so much real talk. Tom is such like a real person.
I got a barbed wire halo and devil horns I don't mention. Yeah, the Lord is my savior, but revenge is so tempting. I don't expect to see heaven. If that's the case, I respect it. Cause I tried to cage the beast, but it's woken up the broken locks. I'm crushing everything I see like empty cans of soda pop. You titties on your knees like a grandma who don't own a bra. Put a bullet in your head like words you only spoke to God. I'm rowing through an ocean all alone inside an open box, frozen from the blowing.
What is this dude gonna have? How many times is he gonna switch it up throughout a song? Like, you need to start doing tally marks, right? Like, trying to keep track of where he's at with the song. I don't know. He said something cool. It sounded like it was something cool. I missed it, though, so I'm going to go back.
Grandma who don't own a bra, put a bullet in your head like words you only spoke to God. I'm rowing through an ocean all alone
in your head like words you only spoke to God.
You titties on your knees like a grandma who don't own a bra. Put a bullet in your head like words you only spoke to God. I'm rowing through an ocean all alone inside an open box, frozen from the blowing snow and soaking through my only socks. Y'all noticed me and chose the heat, so now the water's boiling hot. You'd hope I croak, I'm dope and coke, don't crack it, turn to solid.
Like the details and imagery that he paints. I mean, what is he saying? I'm rowing in a boat, right? So you're watching him do that. But he's talking about rowing through, he says, soaking through my only socks. This, that. I'm completely destroying whatever he's saying. But like when you're listening to it, the imagery he puts in your head, you like paint a picture of what's happening or what he's talking about.
Hey, I ain't talking to you losers like you know the cops. I'm rich and that ain't bad for a kid who couldn't hold a job. Budget brand rappers, all that Gucci fake, I own a lot. You can't afford the way I live, you trying to control the cost. Whoa, I'm in solo mode, your promo won't affect the drop. Artists that you promo don't have clout, the photo likes are bought. Try to put me in the dirt, I'll thrive like you were growing pot. You prototypes are hurt, y'all need work, let me open shop. Y'all don't understand me like a burner phone, it's coded top. You'll never see my POV like you don't know the GoPro off. Make sure that the drone is all in slow-mo, so when y'all get shot, the footage captures every single moment while your corpses rot. Shoot it all on broken arms, touch it up in Photoshop. Upload it to YouTube with a donate button for your mom. So alarmed, y'all can never reach me with those broken arms.
That whole setup lasted for like, I don't know, what, 10 seconds? Maybe not that long, but that whole setup, he said something about set up the GoPro. So when you're dying, it's recording your corpse, whatever, right? And then upload it to YouTube with a donate button for your mom. Is this directed at somebody? I mean, there's a lot of anger and aggression that's coming out, right? But like, is this directed at somebody in particular? If so, let me know, because I want to know. This is wild. This is a wild song.
Untouchable as alcoholics' wallets at an open bar. Unbreakable Da Vinci Code embedded in like most my songs. Gang is full of animals. You think my home is Noah's Ark? Past is full of broken hearts. Opponents that have blown apart. My logo on the stove, I let it smolder till they know the mark. While y'all were finding Nemo, I composed a team of total sharks. Hid inside the reef and chiseled teeth till they were over sharp. Y'all fishy rappers went to sleep to dream of coral seas and stars. We silently and violently reminded y'all the ocean's dark. Lordy, I really feel sorry for your corny bars. Maybe you'll improve and this is setting up your story arc. I am more like Iron Man.
Who is he talking to?
You are more like Tony Stark, you're human, I'm a robo-suit equipped with guns and poison darts. Choking y'all to death like I am Homer, home alone with Bart. I wish you would on every glowing star. Core is hard, high performance parts from a pro garage. All I see is smoke and sparks every time your motor starts. What more you got in store for me? Your death threats were ghost stories, and what's next gonna be painful. Gravestones.
Shout out Nova. Yep, pause. Alright. So, obviously he shouted out Gravestones, which he just released. So this is probably right before he dropped that album. This was probably like hyping it up, man. I mean, I was hyped about it as much as I was regardless because he was talking about it, right? But dang. Having a 6-minute song to introduce you, just dropping, hinting at a new album. Boy. Anyways, that shit was awesome. That was one of the wildest tracks I've heard in a while. I'm going to have to go back and listen to that a few times. Because I know there's so much stuff that I missed. This dude's got a crazy following. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Hope it wasn't too boring for you guys. Yeah. All right. Peace out. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'm serious. I don't know how many times I got to tell y'all. Peace.